down and be safe. All right, after a tragic flu-related death happened right here in Utah, we're taking a longer, harder look this morning at what you as parents need to do to prepare your kids. It's that time of the year where the kids are sick, their friends are sick at school,
and the parents may be even sick as well.
Exactly. It goes around, right? We want to help avoid illness if we can this time of year.
And joining us on set this morning is Dr. Bill Cosgrove with the Utah chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics, as well as Marlee Hawkins, an RN for the Canyon School District. Thank you both so much for joining us. Doctor, we want to start with you. Tell us the main signs of sickness. What should parents be looking for?
Well, when you're sick, there's also a lot of little signs. You can have a runny nose or a drippy cough or feel achy. But the things we worry about most is when the illness is decreasing your energy. If you feel fatigued, if you don't have enough energy to get out of bed, you may want to stay there or at least stay out of school or work. Pain is another good sign. If this illness, you've gone through many colds, they don't usually hurt. If you've got pain, there's usually something else going on.
What is the best way to avoid this time of year where it's seemingly everywhere, schools and public places? How do you avoid it?
Well, most illnesses are spread through secretions. We all carry about 1 million germs in every drop of saliva, even on a good day.
Wow.
And if you watch kids spread those germs pretty well. We all touch our faces a lot. We touch things a lot. The next person touches that thing and rubs their eye. And so it's usually not directly from mouth to mouth or somebody sneezing in your face. That can happen, but usually is an indirect thing of somebody has the germs on their hands and leaves them on an object for you.
Nurse Hawkins, you work for the Canyon School District. Tell us what you're seeing in schools right now.
Well, all of the things you mentioned we're seeing. We're seeing colds, runny noses, strep throat, flu, coughs. It kind of runs the gamut.
This is a tough one. When should you keep your kid home from school?
Well, if they're running a fever, and they need to be without a fever for 24 hours at least, without fever-reducing things like ibuprofen or acetaminophen. If your child just doesn't feel well, if they're just sort of have this general malaise, they're just laying around, they're not going to learn. You know, it's not a good environment for them to be in school. So those are the times I would keep them home. If they have pink eye, keep them home, you know, that kind of thing.
Yes, definitely pink eye. Okay, so I was talking to them earlier, never too late to get a flu shot. I have not gotten a flu shot. Just want to show you here at home, for those of you who don't maybe like needles, you can go ahead and give me one.
Okay.
My arm's ready. Doesn't hurt. It might sting just a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you.
Do you always get a flu shot?
I normally do. My children have. My husband has. I have not.
Just have not.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm
Relax.
good.
Yeah, relax your arm.
Relax my arm.
That's right.
But again, Dr. Cosgrove, how effective is the flu shot this year?
So far, it's been showing up very well. The influenza germ keeps mutating on us, so it's a moving target. And every year we have to adjust the vaccine to what we think the germ is going to look like. And so far this year, it's been a pretty good match.
So there you go. It was as easy as that. It's okay. Feel okay? Not a
I'm
problem
not the biggest
here.
fan of needles, so
but
that's
again,
tough.
it's never too late to get a flu shot. If you haven't gotten one, please go get one.
We
Thank you
appreciate
both
guys
so
doing
much.
this. Yes, indeed. Let's check.